Hello you guys, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining me. Today's video we're gonna battle two concealers and I'm very excited for this battle today. We're gonna put Givenchy and Valentino to the test. These two concealers are new. They have very similar claims. I wore them separately. I tested them separately and now we're gonna do one in each side of our under eyes. Can you tell which one is which? Comment down below. If you're excited and you love beauty, do make sure to click on the red button that says subscribe. I am Gigi. Thank you for taking the time to watch me and my video. And without further ado, hello friends, welcome. Today we are going to do a battle of the concealers. I tested out two newer concealers and we want to find out how they wear. We want to find out what they look like. We want to find out which one do you really need. Sephora sale is fast approaching. I am already prepping my video. Please drop any ideas, anything that you would like to see from me on that video, because I don't know how to go about it. So many new products. Do you want to see the new products recommendations only, or do you want to see like OG faves from Sephora? Or I don't know, I'm thinking it'll be best to do the newer products, you know, only, since I've done the OGs before. But I don't know, I'm open to recommendations. Do let me know. Going back to the concealers, I'm sorry I got sidetracked. We are going to be comparing newest Givenchy Prisma Libre Skin Caring Concealer with newest Valentino Concealer. They're both infused with skin caring ingredients. They both have similar claims to be very long wearing, like 24-hour type of thing. So we're gonna go through the claims right now. Starting off with Givenchy's, it is a revolutionary hydrating 24-hour wear concealer formulated with 95% natural origins ingredients that conceals, corrects, and care for the skin. I do have a video on this and on Valentino's if you're interested. This is medium coverage. It claims to be. It is meant to be radiant. It is water resistant, medium coverage, multi-purpose concealer. It's gonna illuminate and provide 24 hours of hydration and radiance while offering a natural result. Immediately cooling effect of the creamy texture creates a refreshing sensation on the eye area while improving skin quality. The result is visibly smoother, hydrated, lifted appearance, and more even looking eye area. Let's move on to Valentino. So Valentino is a multi-use creamy lightweight concealer that delivers medium coverage and brightens skin radiance for a crispless finish that lasts all day. The ingredients are Aroma Light Complex, light reflecting color boosting pearls that enhance skin natural radiance, caffeine and vitamin E, which is going to provide a medium brightening and revitalizing effect for a wide awake look. And it has vitamin E, which is going to provide all day hydration. On Sephora, it doesn't say that it's going to be 24 hours, which I find, hold on. Let's move on. Let's actually look it up on Valentino's website, because I remember Valentino like giving lots of claim for this concealer, including the full coverage claim. And I see at Sephora they said medium coverage. Something fishy about this stuff. Yeah, so here on Valentino it says 24-hour wear, 24 hydration, care infused, full coverage concealer. Okay, so my biggest pet peeve with this concealer was that it claims to be full coverage and I don't believe it is. But how did Sephora change it to medium? I don't know, but medium is accurate. Pretty much, again. So they claim to be 24 hours. They claim to be very hydrating to the skin. They claim to be very light reflecting, so very, very dewy and glowy. They both have skin care infused into them. So again, very similar. And they both claim, well, these claim to be medium. These in Sephora medium, in Valentino's full. Anyhow, let's get into it. All right, I brought you closer. I am very glowy. I just did my skincare. Oh my god, my skin feels like a dream. we're doing good when it comes to pimples and things. Working on skincare game. Let's start off with Givenchy. On this concealer, we're gonna do that. I have this shade and 280. This is the same shade on the foundation from Givenchy. Exact same shade. I think I want to use that one today. And then let's do Valentino. These concealer both are very lightweight. The applicator on this one doesn't carry a lot of product, so I feel like I have to double dip, you know, to get the same amount that I got. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, but like it's just like the formula is so lightweight and just like watery that whenever I apply it, these feel like a cream and these feel more like water. Both of them I like to set on my under eyes just for a minute because I want them to be a little bit more full coverage. None of them are really, so we're gonna leave them there. We're gonna do similar brushes on each side. I'm gonna use Referal 3D6 for this side to blend our concealer. And you're gonna see how glowy and radiant this concealer truly is. Okay, so this is it. Can you see how radiant that is? Always I have to do 2 layers because one is just not enough for my dark circles, so I always have to go with a second. We're gonna let it set. In the meantime, we're gonna do Valentino on this side with our BK Beauty 506. Okay, so that's that. So even lighter weight, I feel like this one right away. That's a big difference. It just blends like you're putting on some water, pretty much. Let's do a second coat. I'm gonna build 2 little dips on this side. I was thinking if we should do a corrector underneath, but then I don't want anything to alter our formulation, so that's why I'm not. But for Valentinos, I need to do a corrector usually. For Givenchy, I feel like I could get away with just the concealer. Some padding. And you can see that, you know, it builds up decent. I'm not like dying to apply more. I think this is good. It's gonna do, and I do wanna set them right away. So I'm gonna be using Givenchy powder. I have the shade 4, and I'm gonna use this velour puff. I'm gonna take a bit of powder, pat it here. So this concealer, it doesn't really creases, but they're so creamy that I'm afraid that they would. So I like to just set them right away. Okay, so that's that one. And now we need to blend Valentino. Just gonna pat just right there. I don't want to go any lower. All right, and you can see the coverage is very glowy as well, so very similar. And let's just set this in place. Okay, so these are them both set. And I don't see, I have a hair right here, I don't see a huge difference, to be honest. They look very similar. Both of them look very even. Both of them have the same medium coverage. Both of them covered pretty much the same amount my under eyes. Yeah, They look good, both of them. Alrighty, my friends, here we are. I am back, and this is my makeup. Let me bring you a little closer. These are the concealers. What do we think, friends? Because I am truly, like speechless. Because I was convinced in my mind that Givenchy had so much more coverage than Valentino, and I was so bitter about it because I love Valentino and Givenchy both. I love these brands, like their complexion products. I tell you, I think they're my favorites at Sephora. Like if you ask, you know, top makeup brands for foundation, which I love, I'm gonna tell you these two. So the Personal Libre by Givenchy and the Valentino by Valentino. These are my favorite foundations. And you know, I have more faves, but these are my top 5. No questions asked. So when they released their foundations, I mean, it was just no-brainer. And then when Valentino just said in their website that they were full coverage, I was just bitter about it. But now that it's all said and done, I mean, they're both beautiful concealers. You can see, like, they're absolutely flawless. They're absolutely flawless. Like, I don't have another word other than flawless for both of them. They just look very smoothing underneath the eyes, and they're very, very glowy. So if you struggle with dry under eyes, I think you're gonna love, you know, them. Either of them. So it's gonna come down to wearability, but I'll be honest, like, this is just redundant at this point because I did wear test on both of them, so I already know that they're gonna wear very good, but we're gonna still put them to test because why not? We're just gonna go and do it. So it is 8 in the morning. I woke up extra early so I could do this and then take the kids to school. I got to go, but yeah, it is 8 in the morning. This is the concealers and what they look like. In the afternoon when I come back, we'll chat, you know, final thoughts. Which one do you need and which one, you know, which one is best? We'll see. I'll keep you all posted. Hello friends, as promised, we are here outside, natural lighting. We've got company, AJ back there. Say hi. No? Okay, so here we have a Givenchy and Valentino, and I tell you, inside of the studio lighting, I had no idea which one was full coverage. They both looked the exact same thing, but here outside you could truly see the Valentino needs a little help. Yeah, so Givenchy has a little bit more coverage. I said medium to full, and a Valentino no. So definitely I would, you know, just correct with Valentino if I want to continue to use it, but Givenchy doesn't need that. So I'm loving that about that. But other than that, no creasing on both. They look, you know, just the same as I applied it this morning. It's already 3, so it's been 5 hours. So hopefully I can do another 3 hours or so you can see the longevity of them. But pretty much what you see is what you get. 5 hours is good. On my combination skin, I didn't apply the concealer anywhere, so don't look at my face, just look at my under eyes. Yeah, okay. Hello friends, I am back. It is 4:14 in the afternoon, and I'm going to have to wrap up my video right here. You know, as soon as the kids get here, I get so busy so I can't. Let me show you my concealer. So this is 8 hours of wear on the concealer, and truly, you guys, as I said, I've tested them before. They're not gonna look any different 4 hours from here. I say They're both very long wearing, a good 12 hours. They never fade on me. As I mentioned in my check-in outside, pretty much the main difference between the two concealer, if you can see, is that the Valentino doesn't have as much coverage as the Givenchy does. They both wear very good. They both are pretty much creaseless. They both are long wearing. They both are radiant. They both are hydrating. They're both flawless concealer. They're both really good concealers, but Valentino has less coverage than Givenchy. And pretty much just to wrap up the video and my final thoughts, I love both of them. I do feel like if I want a little bit more coverage and be just a little bit more glam, I would 100% reach for the Givenchy. If I want something more natural every day, I would do the Valentino, or I would correct, because I've done this with a corrector and it looks a little bit better. Sometimes I don't want to correct, so I'll just grab this one. They're both very nice concealers. As you can see, they both wear very nice. So these concealers both are beautiful. They both get a thumb up from me. I would love to hear your thoughts. What do you think of these concealers? What do you think of the coverage? What do you think of the wear test? Are you interested in either of them? Let me know below. I love you, friends. Do not forget to always comment, share, like, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you next one. Bye.